Hamburger here with Posture Police. Let's talk about rounded shoulders. Rounded shoulders are one of the most unsightly and obvious postural issues. It is linked to text neck and slouching, and a clinical term related to rounded shoulders is upper cross syndrome, but it's a little bit more intricate and complex. I always talk about 3 M's of posture. Those 3 M's are movement, mindfulness, and muscular balance or imbalance. But let's talk about the 3 axes of rounded shoulders. The x-axis of rounded shoulders is retraction, and horizontal abduction. Most people think of retraction as just squeezing our shoulder blades together, opening up our pecs, using our rhomboids and our middle traps, and then our shoulder stabilizers. The best way to think of us doing retraction is a row. Everybody thinks of this in terms of what corrects rounded shoulders, but that's one of the 3 axes that we gotta correct. Then instead of going into the Y, we're gonna skip the Y for a moment and go into the Z. The Z axis of rounded shoulders is the external rotation portion. So whether you're up here and you're externally rotating, or you're down here and external rotation of the shoulder, this is internal rotation, this is external rotation. Actually, this is the second most thought of dimension of our rounded shoulders. So we want to rotate out. This uses some of our rotator cuff muscles and arguably our lats. The thing I'd recommend most if you're trying to correct this one is some monkey flies or some integrative rotator cuff work. So our y-axis, the one that people don't think of, our traps get locked when we're stressed up, and that leads to us having rounded shoulders. So the y-axis of our shoulders is more up and down, but it involves a little bit of shoulder retraction. So maybe you want to do some shoulder rolls. Shoulder rolls are a great way to fix this dimension, this axis. The other one is sniffs. So sniffs, but when you link all 3, so we go with the x-axis, the Z, and then the Y, we end up correcting all of our rounded shoulders together when you correct those movements. There are an abundance of exercises and techniques that we can use to help correct our rounded shoulders, addressing all 3 of these axes. Whether you're doing wall angels, whether you're doing monkey flies, basically the real struggle is how we get out of our own way so that we can correct all 3 of the M's, the movement, the mindfulness, and the muscular balance. So feel free to join Posture Police. We got virtual. Feel free to take a Posture Police class, like, share, and subscribe to this video. And if you want some more intricate exercises, I got your back. Have a balanced day. Feel free.